Do you see the glass as half full or half empty? Turns out the answer to this question can really affect what level of performance and happiness you get out of life. Hi, I'm Katte from Katte's Coaching. I'm here to talk to you about optimism and how your view of the world can shape your performance. So each and every one of us has a lens that we look at the world through. And through this lens, we make an interpretation of the world. So when we're looking at this glass of water, if it's half full, we're an optimist. If it's half empty, we're a pessimist. There's been arguments for realists as well, but most of the time realists are just pessimists that don't want to call themselves pessimists. And that's more about how we look at the world and how that affects our actions and our thinking. So for a person that's a pessimist, they're going to be mostly out of a fear-based response. Everything that they're looking at in the world is a threat. And because everything in the world is a threat, their automatic reaction is going to be avoid it and try and get around it and try and keep away from it, because that's what you do with a threat. If something could, especially because our brain is perceiving it as a physical threat to us, if something could kill us, our body naturally wants to avoid it, and that's what our body assumes when it's using this fear-based response. This thing could kill me, I need to avoid it. Whereas the optimist is looking at the glass half full, looking at the potential of things, seeing the ways that things could go well, the ways that things could move forward, and why they should take action to go forward. And turns out, as we've researched optimism, we have found that when a person is optimistic, they are healthier and happier overall. And not only that, they have better relationships, they perform better, and they deal with adversity better. So overall, optimism is a huge advantage for any athlete looking to compete. Because if you want to get the most out of your performance, why wouldn't you want all of those things? Those things help you to perform at your best. And that's what optimism can do for you. Optimism can raise your game and improve your life off of the field as well. So why wouldn't you want that? Now, some of you are going to tell me that optimism and pessimism is just how you're born as well. You're either born an optimist or you're born a pessimist. It's a roll of the dice. Who knows which one? But I disagree with that. We can actually train. We have shown that you can train optimism into people, and you can train pessimism into yourself as well. Pessimism is generally the way that people naturally gravitate towards because of those fear-based response, because we're constantly looking for threats in our environment. That leads us onto this pessimistic route. Pessimism was a good thing because it kept us alive. It kept us away from those dangers. But right now, in a modern society, there's less physical danger that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And so instead of using all your energy to look for threats, train yourself to be an optimist. Train yourself to look for opportunities to take advantage of, to get the most out of life. And if you want to do this, it's super simple. Sit down, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and write down 3 things you are grateful for. If you write down 3 things that you're grateful for, you'll start to train yourself to look for gratitude, and that'll make you start to look for more positive things. So every day, sit down and truly think about it, truly feel 3 things that you're grateful for, and in 30 days, you'll see your whole lens transform. That's all I got for this video. I appreciate you coming by. As always, I would like you to like, subscribe. It helps you a lot to get that feedback and to get the word out to others. If you know anybody that this video could help, send it over to them. As always, check out brettkatte.com if you really want to step up your mental toughness. And until next video, just keep getting tougher.